Good morning. I am Shauna with Divine Truth Healing. And this morning in morning channeling, I want to talk to Father Time and see what kind of a message he may have for us. So, without further ado, let's see what he has. Just a moment. Yes, I am present with you. I am here, and I have been waiting in the wings, as they say, for a moment to come through to you and speak to you and your following, even. This is an interesting time for you all, and you're finding that time is shifting and speeding up and slowing down, and that you may notice little differences where you're thinking maybe you're jumping some timelines. And we absolutely want to assure you that you, throughout your life, have always done this. This has happened, but time is shifting for you all as you're going through this period of awakening on the earth and of the earth's awakening, and this shift back into a more balanced system and a more spiritual type of life. The system that you have has not been very balanced. And you're moving in that direction. And as this happens, you will discover that you can speed up and slow down time within your realm when it is for your highest good. You are probably already noticing that there are times you think you may be late, and yet you end up on time. There are ways and practices that you can deepen this, but there are automatic, I don't know a better word to say it, but there are automatic wishes happening within you that are being answered in that way. So when you find that you have centered yourself and requested assistance with time and getting you where you need to go on time without the rush or urgency, you may find more often this is granted. And you are surprised how quickly you manage to get where you were going. If you have a belief in this system and you request assistance from us, we will help you when it's right. And if your energy is not urgent and rushed, then we can help you even more. So if you have a time where you're leaving to get somewhere and you feel you may not have left quite early enough, stop, take a couple deep breaths, center yourself, and request assistance with the time. You can call me directly, or you can just ask for assistance, and those helpers around you will assist if it's possible and correct for your path at that time. But the important piece is you must ground and you must release the urgency or the desperation energy, as this one calls it. Get into your observer mode, step back out of all of that, ground your energy, request help, and then know it's coming. Know it could happen. The more you practice this, the more often this will happen for you, the more often this will help you. So, we really just wanted to bring that through. I know this one has definitely experienced this in her lifetime. Much of the time, she did not understand what was happening. She has experienced in fast paced motion slipping into another timeline without being aware of it. And most of you do this. You don't know when this happens. And there are times that maybe you're about to have an accident and somehow you missed that car. Well, you probably shifted time or timelines in that moment without knowing it, or the helpers around you did so. There is more fluidity in time than you understand. And of course, time just exists there in this construct that you have, but it is also fluid. And I wish for you all to understand that as the awakening continues, as you are calling it, as the connection to your spiritual truths and your spiritual selves, as that deepens, as that expands, you will have many, many more abilities where time and the fluidity of time is concerned. We know this may be a little confusing for some, but it is a concept I wish to get out and I wish to share. And this one was willing. So this is where we are starting. One of many that we are starting with. So thank you for listening today. We hope that this is helpful. And if you do not understand this concept yet, it's okay to let it sit, to think about it, to play with it. It's okay to do so. That is how humans bring these understandings in. So thank you again. Well, that was interesting. That is something that I have noticed. There's definitely been times that I think time has shifted for me. There's definitely been times where I was very late, but managed to get there on time. And I didn't really understand it back in the day when I had no understandings about any of this, but things were happening. So it's interesting that he wants us to think about this and understand it and play with it a little bit. I like the idea that time is more fluid than we think. I think that makes a lot of sense to me. So, anyhow, I hope this makes sense for you guys or is helpful in some way. And have a great day.